It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. It slaps. It slaps.
It slaps. It slaps. It's everything we hoped it would be.
It slaps. It's everything. It's a dream.
They did it. You did it, Kinetic. You did it, Netflix.
Pinch me. Pinch me. I'm walking on air, Ben.
It's awesome. It is really good.
I'm afraid people think that we're being sarcastic and we don't like it.
I know.
They
That's
probably
why I
think we're
tried to
being
change my
sarcastic.
tone. I tried to change my tone. Kimberly in the chat says it was so good. It was so good. It's
It was so good. They probably think we don't actually like it, but we really like it.
We love it.
Yeah,
I give my Valentine to Perfect Match. I love it. Happy Valentine's Day, rascals.
Happy Valentine's Day. As we have watched the first 2 episodes, so no spoiler for episodes 3 and 4. We don't want to hear about it. We've only seen the first 2 episodes. We will be recapping the first episode right now, and we'll be back later today, like right afterwards, right after we recap this for episode 2. And we'll be back tomorrow for episodes 3 and 4. Yes.
I'm very anxious to watch the next 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
If you are new to this podcast, welcome to Reality Alert. We are Max and Ben, the big rascals. You can watch us live on Tuesdays and Wednesdays around 3:30 p.m.-ish. We will be recapping the show live on YouTube and Twitch, and you can also see video versions of the podcast uploaded to YouTube. You should subscribe to us, youtube.com/Reality Alert, and you can turn on the notification button to see whenever we're going live, or follow us at Twitter, Reality Alert _ or on Instagram, Reality Alert Podcast, so you can see whenever we're going live. We upload stories and we tweet out whenever we're going live.
Yes, and we will be doing drinking games for Perfect Match this year, so check weekly for our drinking games before each batch of episodes, so that's going to be fun as well. And if you want bonus content for Perfect Match, we are going to be doing weekly episodes at patreon.com/Reality Alert. Starts at just $5. There are multiple tiers that you can sign up for, but it's going to be fun every single week doing Perfect Match bonus content, talking about our favorite moments of the week, talking about our predictions, talking about the social media of all the contestants throughout the week. Definitely worth the $5 to join that.
Yeah. So check that out. But back to the show. Oh my God. I am really feeling Joey, by the way.
He's great.
For someone that hasn't wanted to go back to the circle, I thought maybe he wouldn't be super down to do this, but can we call him?
I feel like you just got to find the right people for Joey. You know, you got to put in a carousel in there for Joey. And then
carousel for him to ride.
Yeah, and then watch him go round and round.
Oh, there we go.
We know he's a sucker for blondes. We've been saying it over and over again. You put a blonde in there, it's gonna make his head spin like a carousel. Yeah.
Blonde. I love blondes. It is what it is.
Did I call it or what?
You did. Like, you did. Sloppy Joey. Sloppy Joe. There we go.
We're calling him
Sloppy Joe.
That's very silly.
He really is coming across as a bit of an asshole.
He's definitely not an average Joe, so he's definitely a sloppy Joe.
He's above average. Yeah, he's kind of a dick. I love it.
Yeah, he's good.
And I'm like, whoa.
I like how beat red Joey's face gets when he wants to like show extreme emotion, but he's trying to rein it in. It's great.
I just love the circle is like Joey. It's like he comes across as a bit of a fuckboy, but deep at heart, he's a really nice guy. This time, I'm like
the exact vibe he tries to give off. Yeah,
he tries to give off, but this time I'm like, I don't know. It kind of just seems like a fuckboy, guys.
A little bit.
I'm not really like. Seems like a nice guy, but I don't know. Seems like he's just a fuckboy.
He does seem to have history with quite a few people in this house already. So.
And his history with Carousel doesn't
that's some F-boy energy.
You know, I'm not getting a nice guy mistaken for F-boy energy, you know.
The way she describes it. Yeah.
F boy, F bye.
Yeah, that's what I can say to that. But she can't do that. She doesn't know how.
No, she likes Joey.
When is she gonna put on the panda bear costume?
I know. I was confused as to why she didn't enter the house as the panda.
I
I'm
think
so
she should have to
confused.
wear it like during the daytime, then at nighttime she can be blonde, but she should have to wear the she calls herself Carousel the Panda on Twitter. You should have to do your brand.
Yeah, she should have to crawl around on all fours, and she should have to, like, when everybody's eating dinner, she's eating like bamboo or something.
Yeah, stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, when she invites Joey up to the bedroom, she goes, "Would you like to go hibernate with me?"
Do panda bears hibernate?
They're bears, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if there's like winter for panda bears.
I don't know. I'm just going with my general bear.
So I was just trying. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into a learning moment. I was just curious.
Now I gotta Google it. I have to Google it.
Well, will you do that?
Do panda bears hibernate? Okay, this is a commonly asked question on Google, by the way, Max. They do not.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Do polar bears?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm gonna go with it.
Do they? Is there winter in Antarctica?
No, because here the polar bear has no need to hibernate. It eats seals that it can.
You know what I'm just gonna assume based on this. So 2 is a trend, right? So I don't think bears hibernate. I think it's fiction. So heard it here first.
There's different
bears
types.
don't hibernate.
You got Kodiaks, you got grizzlies, you got
they don't hibernate.
Brown bears, black bears. So that's 4. That's
no,
4
they don't.
types.
Nah, no, they don't hibernate. It's all myth.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, they don't do it.
This is your new conspiracy theory that you're throwing out
kids,
there. Bears don't
they
actually
don't hibernate. Nope, they don't. I've never seen one hibernate.
Q passes down to the 4chan message boards that bears don't hibernate. Is that what
they're gonna start passing this clip around from Perfect Match Reality Alert podcast. So we get Nick Lachey on a boat. Where's Vanessa? I hope everything is okay.
I don't know. She might be caught up in a gunfight right now.
Oh yeah, she's on
criminals in Hawaii
doing her NCIS work. Then there's always problems going on in the naval part of the world. A lot of crime. The Navy people do bad stuff. Yeah. That's what it is, right? NCIS, the Navy.
Especially back in like the 1940s, there was a lot of bad stuff too.
Is that where the NCIS is? NCIS Hawaii is set in the 1940s?
No, I'm saying there's a history of bad stuff happening there.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe NCIS was set during Pearl Harbor and they're trying to stop it. That would be pretty cool.
That would be awesome. Is Ben Affleck in it?
He could be. So he says he has a lot of experience in the love department. So they had to bring in the big guns. They had to bring in
I'm Nick Lachey, obviously.
There he is. There's our guy. So they're bringing these 10 men and 10 women, which it was weird because then they showed like 11 people on screen after this, and they weren't the 10 people that showed up. I counted them, Ben, and I was very confused. What was up with this? Were they trying to throw us off the scent?
I guess so. I will say there was a couple of people that I had seen in the previews that I was surprised wasn't in the original group that I would have thought they wanted to get in there as soon as possible. People like Bartiz, who is like so polarizing.
Chloe would have been in there immediately too.
Yes, me too. Yep.
But I did like that. Yeah, I was surprised that Inez was in the initial group. There were some surprises there that you thought that, but I'm liking the initial group minus Dom.
Inez is providing good content here. She has multiple men going after her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They were like French, amour, love, all that stuff. Yes. But Dom, they got to get this guy out of here. If you listen to our cast assessment, everybody, you can check that out. We assessed all members of the cast. By the way, we have watched every episode of every show that these people have been on, so we know everything about them, and we do talk about them in our cast assessment that is available on all platforms. Yeah, I did say I was afraid that Dom would be really boring, and I want to say that I was completely right. Thank you. And
Good
we
call.
got to get this guy off the show. He's terrible.
I'm kind of surprised. I am like I had disagreed with you. I had hoped that he would be a good presence on the show. I thought he had a big energy on the Mole in the one episode that he was on the Mole. No, he does not bring it at all. In fact, he's just like sort of just acting cagey and territorial a lot on Perfect Match.
I gotta say, I did think that he would have energy. It would just be cringy and lame. I didn't think that he would straight up be boring, though. I will say that was not my assessment. I just thought he wouldn't be fun.
I think he's trying not to be messy so that he doesn't fuck it up with Francesca.
Yeah, but it is not the way to get Francesca's heart.
Yeah, you have to be messy for
everything we've seen is that she likes bad boys, right?
Yeah, he's playing it wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's trying. It's just not working out for me, man. I just don't see it. It doesn't make any sense. And if you've listened to this podcast before, we do not like prudes, and he's being a prude. I don't like prudes on reality TV. It's not fun, and he is being a prude. No prudes on reality TV. Get out of here.
We don't watch these shows for a hand-holding club. We want to see Inez and the French style kissing all throughout the show. Come on. That's what
I want to see. I want to see some tonsil hockey, and I want it to be a high-scoring game. Okay?
Yeah.
I want to go into.
I want everybody speaking French. Every single.
Yeah. I want to see. By the end, you should be fluent.
Yes. By the end, we should be having to watch in subtitles.
So let's get into Francesca. She had a really good introduction.
It's going to sound so conceited to say, but I usually always get what I want. If I want someone, I will get them. I'm cute, I have great boobs, I'm great in bed, and I'm super sexy. So I don't really need to try that hard, to be honest.
She had a great
You know what I admire about Francesca?
Everything?
Her confidence.
Oh, yes.
That's a person who loves themselves. And I strive to be like that myself.
Shake what your mama gave you, and she does, okay?
Yes, she does.
I do that too. She had some confession, I think it was in this episode, where she goes, "Are my nipples hard?" And I just loved it. I was stunned.
Then you paused the TV and you said, "Hold on, let me check." And then you got really close up to the TV.
I wasn't seeing them. I didn't see hard nipples. I have to say, I didn't pause, but I didn't see it. But I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I love her. But I mean, how can you not get that when every guy, it was just like Too Hot to Handle. Every guy in the house is obsessed with her.
It was almost identical to her season on Too Hot, where there was like, she was a magnet to every single man, and no man paid attention to anyone but her. Basically.
Yeah. Notice it's not like that for any guy in the house. There's no guy that stands out above the rest. I tried to think about it. Yeah, there's no guy that makes me that stands out to me personally where I go, he's particularly more handsome than the others. No, I know I'm straight, but I tend to feel that there's certain men are more attractive than other men, but I'm not. It didn't stand out to me.
Not Shane?
No. No one really does it for me. No one gives me that Daniel Craig feeling, when I look at Daniel Craig.
You've mentioned Daniel Craig several times, yes, on the podcast.
Only a few years ago, Daniel Craig, I go, whoa, take me,
See, I'm waiting for my Stamos vibe.
No, Stamos is up there. The Stamos also.
Somebody needs to come sliding in like Uncle Jesse with his guitar.
Yeah. And say,
they're riding
be
up
my uncle
on his motorcycle. Yeah. Move aside, Uncle Nick. Here comes Uncle Jesse.
Give me VIP tickets to a Rippers concert and let's go.
Yes.
Got a really nice villa. We meet Joey, and Yeah, we get the whole blondes thing, so we know the second a blonde shows up, he's gonna hop on that.
Yes, and of course he's already been with her. What a shocker! Yeah,
What a surprise. Yeah, and we know he's been with Francesca, which was a little bit of a surprise to me
yeah,
because she's not blonde.
yeah. I don't know. That's crazy.
That was very interesting because we already knew about Francesca's links to the people that haven't been in the house yet, but we did not know about this one.
Yeah.
Then Nick shows up, and he's a big nerd who went to MIT. He normally wears really thick rimmed glasses, but he took them out for the show. Normally has a pocket
Usually
protector.
Pens in his pocket. I was gonna say. Mm-hmm.
And he says he already wrote an algorithm to figure out all the perfect matches. And if he knew that if Francesca was there, that we're going to have a lot of problems because she's the hottest girl he's seen in his entire life.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Francesca can't wait to hear all about the algorithm that he wrote.
Yeah, she's a big numbers gal.
Yeah, she is. Mm-hmm.
Too bad she has no idea who he is.
No. Francesca, you don't watch The Circle? I don't understand.
Yeah. But Joey, he's really feeling how messy things are already getting. You know, he's really into it.
Things are gonna get dirty, they're gonna get raw, and they're gonna get weird real quick, and I'm here for all of it.
Sloppy Joe, baby.
It is Sloppy Joe.
It is Sloppy Joe.
Things are gonna get dirty.
He's like, I want to get naked in the pool. I want to get naked in the pool. Everybody, let's go.
I want to roll around in a bunch of mud. I want to.
I want to add ketchup and Worcester sauce and ground beef, and I want to roll around in it.
I want to put myself in a big hot dog bun, and I want people to put mustard and ketchup and relish all over me.
Anne Sophie and Inez meet. Anne just says she hasn't met the man who's made her feel like a queen yet, whatever. Inez says she's a big romantic, so she really wants to meet Shane and Nick.
Oh, right. The biggest romantics.
Yeah,
there.
those are two big romantics.
Yes.
I mean, I guess Shane.
I could see it with Shane a little bit. With Nick, we haven't really gotten to see it because let's be fair to Nick, though, on The Circle, like we're not seeing him with anyone in person.
Winky, winky.
but
he's more flirty than romantic. Nick is.
But he's just so goofy.
He is.
I'm so romantic, so I want to meet Nick. And then Shane, you could say he's romantic, but it's just like. And also, you saw him date you saw everything that went down in the pods, like when he was really interested in Natalie, and then he's doing the crop top stuff.
Oh my God, dear Lord.
Which, by the way, he seems.
I think she just likes goofy guys. I think that's what it was.
I know.
Yeah.
It's funny because she says at one point she's very interested in introverted people.
Oh, that's really funny.
These two are
that
not
is not those two. Yeah.
I guess she's a liar.
Maybe she should go.
They
for
should
Dom.
watch out for her being a liar.
Maybe she should go for Dom. He seems very introverted.
Yeah.
To the point.
She said she's interested in introverted, not people that suck, Ben. Okay.
Damn.
I'm sorry. He doesn't suck as a person. He sucks the wind out of the show. That's what he does. Sucks the wind out of the show. Sorry, Dom. Not sorry. Anyway, I will say I haven't seen her wear a crop top yet.
No. I
think
mean, if she wants to get her tractor beam of getting Shane in there, she's gonna want to wear that crop top.
I think she's holding it off. You know, she doesn't want him to sleep in the same bed yet. You know,
true.
She's holding it off. Yep. Shane does arrive right after it. Like, I think she manifested that. I don't know if he would have been on the show if she hadn't wanted him to be there.
No, that's the universe. The universe actually is what sends in people, and it sends them in by their sign. I don't know if you knew that. But like,
Oh,
it goes by their astrological sign of who should come in next. Mhm.
have you
And
have
it
you
was
heard
just
about
happened to be Shane.
have you heard about lucky girl syndrome?
No, I haven't.
It's
What is that?
trending on TikTok. It's about girls or women, sometimes men, manifesting stuff, and it's about people making things that they want to happen because they believe in it happening, and then it actually happening. I believe this has existed before. It's called
The
The Secret. But no, Ben. Now it's
Oh,
called
but the Zoomers don't know because we're
about
old.
The Secret. So now
Okay,
it's called Lucky Girl Syndrome.
Lucky girl syndrome. Great. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what
It's
Inez
weird.
did.
See, it's a concept that's hard for me to wrap around my head, that when you have a goal in mind and you're actively pursuing that goal and putting all your energy towards that goal, that you might be able to achieve it. That blows my mind. I can't.
No, you don't need to even pursue it. Just think it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You just throw a wish in a well, well, sort of.
Yes, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Lucky girl syndrome. And it's weird because like rich people might have an easier time achieving these things, but that has nothing to do with it. There's nothing to do with it. It's just they're lucky. They're better at thinking it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Elon Musk say he had lucky girl syndrome. That's very cool.
Dom and Shane says he's most known for getting left at the altar. I thought he was most known for not being able to get a hit at Wrigley Field.
Yeah, I thought he was known for his big whiffs. What's going
Yeah.
on? I don't understand. Remember
Dom and-
Sal though? Remember how good Sal was at that Wrigley Field batting?
Oh, he
practice?
was good.
Man, he was so good. Way better
Yeah.
than Shane. Way better.
Yeah. Dom and Zay show up together. They seem to be good friends. Dom has rebranded from
You call me Double Down Dom.
What's your
he's no longer Double Down Dom, and he's now Rom-Com Dom. But usually people in rom-coms, they attempt humor, they might have drama, they might
have quirks,
they have meet cutes, they
They're
might be manic
consulting their
pixie
friends.
girls.
They're consulting their friends at the gym about the girl that they like.
Yeah, they're fun. He's just like
Big
very low
displays of
energy.
affection.
He's like, I'm here for love, might do something, I don't know what's going on. He seems almost sedated. I'm a little concerned.
Yeah. Maybe he's just trying to play this close because he's still searching for the mole.
Yeah, I theorist he is the mole on this show, trying to ruin it,
trying to sabotage it.
Yeah,
he could, which might be why he's playing it so close to his chest. Yeah,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Zay says, luckily this time there's no ultimatum, and he's very single. He actually seems very happy. I think he's very happy not to be on a show without an ultimatum.
It makes things a little less stressful, to be honest.
He seems to have a huge. I'm actually pretty happy. He's like, I like how he's making a lot of jokes at his own expense, being like, "Hey, I can't fuck up this one because there's nothing to really fuck up too bad." He's just kind of like hanging out. He's like, "Do you guys remember when like she cheated on me and I cheated on her, and then she hit me and all that stuff happened?" Ah!
Oh my god, I forgot about the hitting. Oh god.
Remember, guys? Ha!
Perhaps the sloppiest season of any Netflix show we've ever seen in terms of drinking.
At least I didn't have the Apple Watch.
Oh my god.
No, but he does seem very light. Things are light for him,
It's better. It's better than on the ultimatum where you were just cringing every second of the way through.
I'm happy when someone can survive that,
A Netflix production?
What?
A Netflix production?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carousel says she's so single it's disgusting. This is her third reality show, Ben. Third separate reality show.
What was the other one other than
Are You the One? Season 8.
Oh my god, I
Insect
knew
TVs.
it. I knew I recognized her.
Yes. She
It
says she's
makes
looking
sense.
for a fairy tale. And what could be better than Prince Sloppy Joe?
Yeah. Well, she does come in with "Are You the One" energy. It's great. She's ready to mingle, and she's ready to make things messy with Sloppy Joey.
And where is she from, Ben?
She's from Jersey, baby.
She's Miss New Jersey, Ben. Miss New Jersey,
I saw
USA. She's a pageant queen.
Very cool.
Yes.
So she'll probably win this whole season.
Yeah,
I'm
Joey says he's had familiar relations with her before. Not exactly sure what that's
okay. Couple of boardroom meetings, handshakes, things like that, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Savannah just shows up and says she can be competitive for love. Now, we have a theory here, folks. I think she has a boyfriend.
Tara Alicia's theorem is what.
Tara Alicia's theorem is that I think Savannah has a boyfriend. She's really
Definitely
not. She does not seem open. We don't have any evidence. She does not seem open to being in a relationship now. Now, being strategic to win, we're very happy with. We like all the strategy going on.
It was unexpected. We weren't expecting it.
Ben tweeted out it was more strategy here going on than the past 2 Circle seasons, and we've only watched the first 2 episodes. Yeah. But it just seems that Savannah is not open to any real non-strategic elements of the show, is she? I don't know. We'll see more of this in episode 2 as well, but so you'll see what I mean. I don't know. Something's off. Something's off.
It definitely is. She's acting odd for someone on a dating show. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Lachey shows up, and they learn that they have to find their matches by the end of tonight. And they learn that the most compatible couple after tomorrow will select 2 new people to enter the house. He also tells everyone that they're going to get their second chance at love. I feel like if I was like someone like Dom, I'd be like, oh, was I supposed to be finding love on the mole? You know, I'd be like, that was my first chance. Was I supposed to date the mole? Like, what?
Same with an S.
I'd be like, what? Or like Anne Sophie. Like, what?
I was searching for the mole, but really I should have been searching for my true love the whole time.
I was supposed to be dating my clients on Selling Tampa. Oh,
so confusing.
So we start. So everybody starts, hanging out, and Don Francesca. They immediately start vibing because she likes that he painted his nails, and something stood out to me. Inez says she's a fuck girl like Francesca, but I never really get any kind of fuck girl vibes from Inez. Do you? I think she's a wannabe fuck girl.
We haven't seen it yet at all.
Yeah.
Maybe she is, and we don't know it yet.
Yeah.
You never know. She could be playing it close for now.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's multiple pursuers of Inez as of the end of episode 2. So you never know where that's going to go. So maybe she might reveal her true colors as an F girl.
Yeah. You never know.
You want to be an F boy? I could be an F girl.
What?
A soundbite from a ghost of Campbell Show's past. Oh no.
Nick starts flirting. He tries to go after Francesca, and he tells Francesca that their eyes match. Now, if that isn't a pickup line that I have ever heard before, that's a good one. We have the same eyes.
Title of the show, and his brain started ticking.
Perfect match.
Started going. Yeah, he was like, okay.
Eyes. I have a match book. Do you want me to light a candle for us? If we were playing tennis, I would let you win match point. Got her.
Hashtag my lord.
Yeah, Nick is like, I was famous for a little bit. Everybody calls me daddy.
Yeah, he got the whole daddy Nick thing and the big Nick energy out there real quick. And lo and behold, I go on Instagram today and right away I see merch from Nick with the big Nick energy shirts. So
Daddy Nick is home, baby.
Now Nick says he wants to talk about the F word with everybody.
The F word, that's our sign of the day.
Is that our sign of the day?
It says the F word. You can only see it if you're on video. We have a sign. It says the F word on it.
He must have been hungry, right? Because he was talking about fajitas. Am I wrong?
Fajitas. No, he's talking about fuck.
Oh, sexual relations.
Yes, with Francesca.
Oh,
because all the 5 guys are really into her.
It wasn't
except for Dom. He just wants to hold hands with her.
It wasn't fajitas then.
No,
it wasn't
it's
that he was really
Francesca,
hungry.
baby.
Okay,
she's the number one stunner.
What's
the cream
new?
of the crop?
What's new?
Nothing's new.
Nothing's changed. We all knew this going in.
Yeah, everyone's talking to her. Everyone's head over heels. Yeah. Shane talks to her. Francesca says she watched Love is Blind and thought maybe he's a douche, but she knew it wasn't going to work out with Natalie. Now we know that during the casting process for this, Natalie and Shane were together, and maybe she gave her his blessing. Maybe she didn't. We don't know.
Don't we? I thought we did.
Well, no, they kind of went back and forth.
Didn't she say on Instagram that or TikTok, like in a comment, she said something like, well, we were together at the time he was going through casting for this show. So, and she was like coming after him for that, basically.
But then he shared texts and then like making it seem that like
they hadn't been together.
Yeah, but then she came back with something else. So like it's very messy, whatever happened.
Yeah.
So we get the story between Joey and Francesca, and with Joey and Francesca, we get everything between a lot of shit happens, man. We get Carousel about how Carousel DM'd Joey and they had a wild weekend. That's fun that when Joey won, Carousel slid into his DMs and that's how they hooked up.
Yeah. How about that?
Sounds like they went back and forth, and Joey says it was the best sex he ever had. Whoa. Ben, tell me about the best sex you ever had. Do you want to tell me about that on the podcast?
Not particularly.
Carousel says Joey said he was in love with me, and then they didn't talk for a while. Then after that, he was back, and then he was afraid of commitment, and then he left again. So yeah, he's being, and it seems like
that's F-boy energy for sure.
Classic F-boy energy for sure.
Dog.
Get the fuck over here.
Joey's a dog.
He's a dirty dog.
Yeah.
Dirty little doggy. He needs a bath.
He needs a big old bath. But nevertheless, they're our first perfect match in perfect match history.
Wow. They made history.
Let's
get a round of applause for that.
His and her story. Yes.
That's amazing. First circle winner and first perfect match.
Yes.
Very cool.
And the first ever sexy beast.
Yeah. The first ever panda on a Netflix show.
Wow.
That's really cool. Wait, Kung Fu Panda wasn't that was never a original Netflix film.
I don't think so.
Okay, so we're good. All right.
Shane and Inez, apparently they were DMing after Love is Blind and she was offering advice. That wasn't Natalie talking at one point about how Shane was was texting women and it was inappropriate. She definitely was. I think we found one of the culprits.
Yeah. Maybe she was just texting him advice on gameplay, like because she's a great game player on the
circuit strategist.
Blocking,
strategy for Natalie,
ratings, things like that.
This is such typical like man excuse thing. Like these women were just helping me with you. I needed a woman's advice that I didn't know who slid into my DMs.
We heard that one on Temptation Island quite a bit.
Yes, to help to help with you and my emotions. Like, who else was I gonna? She was helping me.
I can't talk to a guy about this. I have to reach out to a woman about this.
Yes, a woman who's
I have to reach out to
when I
your
was
most-
hot.
I have to reach out to all your most beautiful friends. Don't you understand?
Yes, and now, I'm just gonna go hook up with her immediately after we end our relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, I think he says she's more sophisticated than anyone he's ever met, especially at her age. And he likes her intriguing appearance.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
I am intrigued by this appearance.
I like how she says, "You're not the person I usually go for," and he hates it. And he says that people say that all the time. Is it because he sounds like Beetlejuice?
Yeah, probably.
Do
Do you think with how
Sorry.
do you think with how intrigued he is with her appearance, she catches him all the time from a distance, just like tilting his head sideways, just like looking sort of confused, but also observant, and he's always just so intrigued. He's
So intrigued by you.
got his hand up on his face like this.
I don't know what's going on.
Who is this? He's like a little dog. He's like a dog that tilts his head.
Beep, beep, beep.
That's his bark.
But nevertheless, they become the second match in perfect match, his and herstory.
Very good.
Yes. He's very
I love that she had to stop him from rubbing his pants while she was talking.
Ooh, honey, little sassy.
Yeah, that's it.
I like when they showed the sloth in the tree. That was cute. A little sloth.
Oh, that is good. Was that Dom in the tree? Was that... Because he's doing nothing.
Dude,
He's
you
doing
wish-
nothing on the show.
That sloth gave more energy than Dom could ever. I was way more interested in the half a second that sloth was on screen that Dom gave in the 2 episodes I've watched so far.
I stand the sloth.
I stand the sloth. I do whatever the
Slay,
opposite of
sloth,
stand.
slay.
Slay, that's how Slay is. Ah, sloth. We get Savannah and Nick. Savannah's like, I wanted to talk to Joey, but I guess not. I did not expect Savannah to want to talk to Joey. That is I guess she thought because he won the circle, he'd be a good strategic partner.
Probably, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I was guessing.
Nick
is
came in
that
like fifth or
she
fourth
wanted
or something.
she wanted in Survivor they call it a shield.
Yeah,
so
her meat
wanted
shield.
Joey to be her shield of
Yes.
as long as Joey is in my alliance, people are going to come after him first before me.
Yeah.
It's smart. It's smart.
Yes, her and Nick decide to split up and search for clues. So Nick
Do they find an idol? I don't
Nick talks to Francesca and Savannah talks to Dom when those two are done talking, and they do a chest bump because they're bros.
Yeah, bros for life, dude. That's what
Yes.
we want to see. Like when I watch a dating show, I can't wait to see the chest bumps, the fist bumps. I'm sitting on the couch. When I see that, I'm sitting on the couch rubbing my pants nonstop watching
Yeah,
that.
I want them to do like butt bumps next.
Yeah.
A little butt bump
That's too far for her.
or hip bumps.
Maybe she might allow it. Depends.
Okay.
I don't know how her boyfriend at home would feel about it, but yeah.
Dom says all the right things to her. He's like, I was a nerd when I was younger. I didn't fill up. I want to make you smile. I suck at cooking.
Suck at
These are
Mole.
what?
I suck at the mole.
I suck at the mole. All the things that the ladies love. I honestly don't know how he does it, but he does it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nick is like, wouldn't he make a move by now? And Savannah says, if we break them up now, it will only make them stronger.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
It's a dating show. It's expected that you can interrupt after 2 minutes of talking.
Yeah,
Right?
it's allowed. It's allowed.
It's like the Bachelor perfected it. Right?
You go up and you say,
standard
hey,
move.
hey, can I have a chat? And the guy gets
Yeah, or,
mad.
"Hey, can I steal them real quick?"
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the woman goes, yes, it's okay. That's how it works. And
I think you just kind of have to be a dick. See, Nick, I think is being too nice in this scenario. He should have been more of a dick. He should have come in and just grabbed her away and said, "Can I
But-
talk to you for a sec?"
Thank God he did, because Francesca and Dom match, and as they're walking up the stairs, Nick goes to grab her at the worst time after they've obviously matched.
I feel like this was like watching a train wreck in slow motion because you knew exactly how it was going to go. And I think Nick started to realize it too. Like even halfway up the stairs, I think he knew it before he even started talking to her because his voice. Have you ever seen Nick like this before? His voice was trembling.
Nick ain't slick.
Not in this moment, he's not. That's for sure.
But he couldn't hide behind his little TV, you know. He's Mr. MIT. When you take the TV away from Nick, he doesn't know what to do.
When you take
know?
the app away, he doesn't know
Yeah,
what
we
to do
take
without
the app and the coding and the numbers. He says he's a numbers guy, you know. When was the last time you got to talk to a person face to face? You know, or has to work those long hours. Yeah, this situation.
Ooh, cringy.
I was
He
like,
knew it too. You could tell.
This is so awkward.
I wanted to die for him. I was
did too.
dying.
I did too. I felt bad for him. I did.
Yeah, it was painful.
Yeah.
And right after he talks to her,
I told him to kick rocks.
she tells him to kick rocks.
I love that phrase. I do love that phrase.
Yeah.
Was I surprised? Not really. It's Nick.
Oh, ouch.
Ouch. Oof.
Yeah, she
Ugh.
goes, look, Nick, no offense, but I need a really good night's sleep tonight, so that's why I'm going with Dom. He keeps very quiet, and he's not going to disturb me at all.
You can just
so.
talk me to sleep. So Nick, no offense, but
I need
Nick.
my beauty rest. I'm sorry.
Do you think when this happened, it ran through Nick's head that we were going to make fun of him for it?
Probably. I hope so. Us or the world?
Us specifically.
Okay. I hope so.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Zay and Sophie Ann have to match up. Sorry, Ann Sophie. Reverse it's Ann Sophie. Have to match up by default.
That sucks.
Why don't they seem happy about it? They get to be a
I
couple.
don't understand.
Some people go through their whole lives being forever alone, you know?
That could have been a great first kiss moment for them.
I know.
Right as they got automatically matched up.
Yeah. So Joey and Carousel say that if tomorrow's is knowing the right person challenge, they're going to win. Well, we'll see about that, guys. Shane and Inez says in the evening she has fantasies about coffee. If that's not European, I don't know what
That's
is.
so fucking European. It's
I
so
know. About coffee and croissants. And the Tour Eiffel. And filet mignon and frites. And,
What
and
else?
Champs-Élysées.
What about French toast?
And
French fries.
I said frites.
French fries is what they're called.
Frites are French fries.
No, French fries is what it's called.
And le toast franche.
It's called French toast. It's French toast.
I'm sorry. Is it? Can't they just put a pillow wall in between them? I would be like, I'm not sleeping on that little that thing that he said.
Yeah, it was a Michael Scott bench, is what it was.
There's
It was
no way,
from the
man.
Yeah.
Can't we just be adults? And if you don't want to sleep in the same bed at me, we can do a pillow wall or something. I don't know. I'm 6'3". I'm not sleeping on whatever that thing is. I don't even think I could fit on it.
No fucking way. And Shane's a pretty big guy himself, is he not?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not.
that does not look comfortable. I don't know.
I'm not gonna touch you. I just don't want to wake up with a bad back. I mean, I would rather sleep on the floor than that, but I'm like, I'm gonna be here for a while. Like, we can do the pillow wall if it makes it more comfortable, but we got to figure this out. You know, we got to figure it out. I think we can make it work.
Well, I'm hoping, if he plays his cards right, maybe eventually she'll join him in sleeping on the bench.
Oh, that naughty.
Cuddle up on the bench, leave the bed empty, right?
Oh my God, dear Lord.
Now, do we like that everybody is in separate suites, or do we wish that it was like Love Island Too Hot to Handle style and they were all in the same room in the same beds? I think that'd be better.
I think it's better.
It's better also
Have
when
one
like
boom boom room like Are You the One does that everyone can go to.
no,
And same
no,
with Temptation Island. Don't they have a boom boom room as well? Yeah, they do. They do.
Yes, but in the shows like Love Island and Temptation Island, people
They don't need a boom boom room.
They just
do it.
have sex when the lights are off.
Yeah, right.
Some of them, and then some of them sometimes they get voted to go to the fantasy suite, and then
Netflix
they'll
is
have sex
far
there.
too tame with their reality shows to ever do anything like that.
No, Too Hot to Handle is on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so why didn't they do that this time?
I don't know, but I do like that whenever they go up to the room, they have like the do not disturb wooden thing that they turn to say do not disturb.
And then
I
they
do
give a winky to the camera.
Yeah. I mean, I do like that you have to go to bed, but I mean, I do like when they go into the, but I'm like, I'd be like, people share beds all the time in reality shows. Just, if it bothers you, put up the pillow wall. Okay. We can sleep head to toe. Okay. Anyway, I respect people's wants, but I need my sleep, you know? Would you have in your rider to bring the $3 fans?
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt. Well, I'm not getting any sleep if I don't have them. So.
Yeah, exactly. Francesca and Dom, they have the most thrilling conversation. Dom is like, I won't stay on the bed. I won't kiss you. I won't touch you. I won't even talk to you if you don't want me to. I'll go
stand in the corner in the dark and I'll just watch over you and make sure you're safe.
I was hoping that he would offer to leave the show for her to make her feel more comfortable, but I didn't see that happen. So that was very upsetting.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Yeah. Savannah and Nick, it's all strategy, and they're kind of just like, we're gonna go in tomorrow and we're gonna win. And I mean, it does pay off. I do like that they're strategizing. I think it's pretty fun because it just upsets everyone.
Ridiculous.
It's
so
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah. Sweet to the first challenge. It's fact or cap. And whoever gets the most answers right is going to get a private date, and they're going to get to go to the boardroom, which I think is the laziest name of a type of place like this I've ever heard on a reality show. The boardroom.
After seeing what it looks like, I think they should have called it Nick's Creepy Closet.
Nick's Creepy Closet for Uncle Nick.
For Uncle Nick, because he shows up and it's like closet looking too. It's like very small area. Yeah.
Yeah, but when they introduced it, I was like, oh, it's all technological and shit, and you call it the boardroom. It makes me think of like a business meeting.
Yeah.
So we get the first one is the quickest way to turning them on is by kissing their neck, and only Zay and Ann get it wrong because they're really bad at this. I love how bad they are at this shit.
They're so bad at this. They're so incompatible. My God.
This is where things get good. Your partner has called someone the wrong name during sex, and Carousel has done it. And Joey is so mad about this.
Like, holy shit, he's mad.
What's the big deal? She didn't do it to you. She just made a mistake to someone. It's like, it's not she called you the wrong name. Maybe she did. Maybe he's like, maybe she called me the wrong name last night and I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
Was he confused?
Oh, Shooby. Oh, Shooby.
No! Yes! Yes! Woo!
That's what Shooby's orgasm sounds like.
Yes.
Woo! Woo! That's him shooting his spider webs. Yeah.
Oh, just flavoring. Okay. So you're he's very upset and jealous, Joey, for someone that pretends not to care so much and is a heartbreaker. You seem to be a little jealous and a little toxic about it. I have to agree with Francesca on this one.
It's not that big of a deal. Like, you're being so dramatic. He's annoying.
Oh. Yes. Your partner said they have had a sexident in the past. Have you heard the term sexident before?
Never before in my life,
I mean,
but I'm
I
gonna
under-
start. I'm gonna start using it every
I
day.
understood the portmanteau, but I hadn't heard it used before. Why wasn't everybody really grossed out by Francesca's story? Everyone said it's cute.
Inez says it's cute. Yes, yes.
Yeah, but not only was she going down on somebody who was on their period, which I'm not going to judge.
I was gonna say, be careful with your words, Max.
That's
going
their
forward.
prerogative.
Yes.
But they had a tampon in and you took it out with your teeth?
She was trying to be cute.
That's gross.
She was
to me.
trying. She was trying to
Unless-
look like. She was trying to
okay.
look like a dog that just caught a field mouse, with,
Oh,
with the little tail sticking out of her
Oh,
mouth.
Ben, when you put it that way, it's cute. So if it's her kink, it's not gross. But if it's not her kink, it is gross.
Look, Max, I'm a feminist, so I don't
Damn it.
I don't think it's gross at all for women to have periods
Oh my
and
god.
for women to pull tampons out of each other
With their
with
mouth.
teeth.
Yeah. It's cute.
So yeah,
It's cute. Yeah, it's
I don't-
totally.
I
cute.
can't really relate to what you're saying right now because,
Yeah,
like I
okay.
said, I'm a
All right.
feminist,
All
so-
right. Yeah, we're gonna get canceled because of me. All right. Yeah. Everybody had totally normal reaction. No, all the guys didn't react because they're trying to bang her. That's what happened. All the guys were like, "Yeah, I would do that for you. That's normal. Yeah, I do that all the time. When's your period?" Your partner said they had sex in a public place. Everyone had Dom on a Ferris wheel. How do you hide that when you're going down and then the Ferris wheel operator? I guess he's fast because then the Ferris wheel operator, maybe it's a big one. Maybe it was like the London Eye.
It could be.
The London Eye, maybe. Yeah.
Or maybe he's
Fancy.
just quick.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a very quick thing. They
Call me
started
double
at-
down Dom.
What's your
They started at the bottom, right? And then by
Now
the
they're here.
time it went up one car, he was done.
Yeah.
Double down, Dom.
She's like, "There's no way we'll have enough time," and he's like, "What are you talking about?"
It's like, I'm done already.
Yes. Your partner said they were still hung up on an ex, and Joey and Shane are, which we knew about Joey.
Oh, we do it because he talked about it on the circle, and he talked about it back then that he was like still hung up on this one woman, this one blonde woman that we know of, that he will forever be in love with. Yeah.
Yes. And we talked about this in our cast assessment for the Perfect Match cast. He actually even talks about it in some exit press that he did for the circle, talking about him and Melinda. And he's like, "I'll always love my ex. She's my best friend." But it's been 4 years now, and he's still
Get
not
over it.
over her. Like, he needs to move on, get married and move on. He should go on the ultimatum with her.
He should. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, the Shane one makes a lot of sense. It'd be really weird if he wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, you were engaged like 8 months ago. If you were gonna be like, no, it'd be like, but that was so recent.
It's very fresh.
I think
Yeah.
Inez's
And
reaction.
they're like at this point when they're filming, like they're still
They're
fighting.
still together, so
Well, yeah, they're still together, but they're like fighting on social media. It's obvious that they're
yeah.
not over each other. Yeah. of course.
I think Inez being like, this shows maturity is a good response. Be like, at least he's open about it.
Yeah.
instead of
Oh,
being-
I
yeah.
love that from Inez. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this makes me really like Inez. Like, she had a completely different take from Carousel, who just took it as a complete slap in the face. Which, to be fair, they are very different stories between Shane and Joey, but still, I like that she, respects the honesty from Shane and the vulnerability to talk about his emotions like that. Yeah.
Carousel's reaction was really fair too, though, because Joey is like so controlling, so upset that she might have only one time called another guy the wrong game during sex. She might have even called him Joey for all we know.
Yeah.
She's like, he's so jealous about this stuff, and he's not even over his ex. Like, he's so frustrating. Your partner said
he's allowed to have that possessive energy towards her, but not the other way around, basically. Yeah.
Yes. Your partner said they have made a sex video before. Nick and Savannah win because she rightly figures out Nick has not made a sex video before. This was disappointing. I was hoping for the Daddy Nick sex tape leak of the century. I hope he was lying on the show.
He probably was.
Yes.
He was. Yeah.
Me too.
Oh! Oh!
That's audio that I found from his audio sex
He
tape.
doesn't have a sex tape, but does Vince, his alter ego?
I hope so.
Does Vince have a sex tape?
Yeah.
With the cape and all?
Maybe. Can you blame Francesca for thinking Dom hadn't made a sex tape video based on based on all of his actions towards her?
Yeah, it's not a surprise, is it?
Yeah. So Savannah and Nick go on a date. I love that it's just a dinner date and we don't have to watch them go like off-roading or parasailing. This was very nice.
Thank God.
No fluff.
Yeah, this was a great time to be able to talk strategy. I did notice them looking in the food. They were mashing up their food, looking for clues, idle clues. So that was interesting.
Yes. Savannah is like, I know we can win this thing. Now, she's very into winning this thing, but they haven't told us if there's a monetary prize or anything. So I'm not sure why she cares so much about winning. Does she just think winning will get her more followers?
I was wondering that too.
Instagram followers.
I was like, she really wants to win. I was like, so there must be like $1 million prize or something at the end of this.
1 million Instagram followers.
1 million Instagram follower prize.
Yes. So she can engage her boyfriend back home and everything will be okay. He'll forgive her for making out with Nick during that challenge and all of that stuff.
Yes. Is the prize the $100 a day that they get paid to be there, or?
Hey, it beats waitressing, Ben.
It does. That's true. That's true.
Savannah says they're going to bring in somebody for carousel so they can leave Joey in the dust, which I'm against. You can't take Sloppy Joe out of our show. I won't let it happen.
We need Sloppy Joey.
Sloppy Joey. It all works. Yeah. And they don't want Joey and Carousel to become a strong couple. And she doesn't want to let Circle 2 happen again, you know? Well, she just has to avoid fighting with people.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't. Because she's good at fighting with people.
I want to see fights.
Yeah. But we do see that Carousel thinks that and she's actually open to dating other people. And Francesca says that she wants them to bring in something for Carousel. Francesca's like, I don't think you should be with Joe. You know, he's a bit of a dick, and I want you to move on. And Carousel's, like, I hope that happens. So, you know, their plan could work. It could happen.
You shall receive.
Yeah. Yes, she's lucky girl syndrome is at work here. She's manifesting it.
Mm-hmm.
This is how it happens. So we get to the boardroom. Nikki L is here.
Yeah.
And the
Uncle Nikki's creepy closet. That's what we should call
Nikki's
it.
creepy closet. And we get the options of Damien, Chase, Calvin, and Will. So Damien, one of our favorites from Love is Blind season 1, for engaged to Gigi, left her at the altar. We have Chase from Love is Blind season 2, who comes in with a lot more energy than he ever had.
Too Hot to Handle.
Too Hot to Handle, sorry. Too Hot to Handle has a lot more energy that he ever had on that show. Calvin, The Circle season 2, and Will from The Mole, who they don't even think about. They don't even think about him at all. They even talk about Will?
No, not really.
They don't even know who he is.
If you were to want to break up Francesca with Dom, I would say you would bring in Damien and Will would be the guys that you would want to bring in, which I think Nick would have wanted them to be broken up, but I don't think Savannah cares about that.
Yeah, but I don't think that you would want to. Well, I think that if you brought in Damien, Francesca could also be mad at you, and that's why Nick didn't want to bring in Damien. And
that's true.
I think
true.
that's why he's like, I have to think about like she's like, we should bring in like Damien for Anne Sophie. Like, I think that they could be good
point.
together, you know. And he's like, number one, like she would be mad at me for doing that, and also like she could also like him, so it could backfire on him doubly. So that's why he was pushing for Calvin.
As a viewer, these all sound like great things, though. So I wish that they had. But
we know
Chase
people
was
appear.
amazing. Chase did great.
He was way better than I thought it was going to work out. He's been so much more fun. He really didn't stand out for me on that season of Too Hot to Handle.
But he's embraced the villain role on this season, and I'm loving it.
Now, Savannah did have a little bit of concern with Anne Sophie and Calvin, being that, you know, she has a very lucrative career and Calvin is a private chef / personal trainer, his LinkedIn said, we discovered, and thought maybe their careers wouldn't lined up, which I think can be a concern sometimes. So I could see why maybe she thought Damien would be there because he's an influencer.
Why would Calvin's career not line up with Anne Sophie?
Don't know. That's what she said. Maybe he doesn't make enough money. She thinks that Anne Sophie would want to be with somebody who made a lot of money.
Huh, but he's a private chef. Like, how do you know that a private chef doesn't make that much money? I don't know.
I think that she probably knows how much money Calvin makes.
I see. Interesting. Money shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter.
I know, but I'm guessing that if you kind of like watch the show, she's always looking at mansions and being like, me and my husband are going to like make all this money and live in this big house.
True.
I agree, Ben, but certain people want to have certain lifestyles.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So that's why she was thinking that. Yeah. So that's what happened. And then, yeah, bringing in Chase for Carousel, they made that decision pretty quickly.
Great decision.
Yeah. Back in the house, they tell Anne Sophie she's going on a blind date, and Dom is hugging Francesca so tight that whole thing. Did you see how tight he was holding her?
Yeah.
He was. I thought he was going to break her in half.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was worried for her.
What
do you think about this Carousel and Chase date? This was longer than the other date.
Yeah, it's they seem like a great fit already, and they seem like the Carousel's ready to go make Sloppy Joey jealous. I did love Dom's reaction to her saying that it was Joey that she's already matched up with in the house. It seems like they have already broed out before. It seems like they've hung out a few times.
Oh, Chase's reaction. Yeah.
Chase's reaction. Yeah. I think he knows what's coming, obviously. Is that Joey's not going to be too happy with him. Yeah.
Yeah, he does say he's not afraid, but he knows him, you know? He's like, yeah,
it makes it weird.
So I know that kid. I know that
I think
kid.
a lot of these guys know each other. A lot of these people here know each other because they all go to the same Netflix events, all that stuff. So
there's both awkward live in LA too.
Oh, do they? Okay. So
yes.
They probably hung out a ton of times, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he set up a whole bar for her too. That was really nice, you know.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so nice. I couldn't.
Yeah,
and it was so
stuff with him to Panama.
Like all those cool products that he had out there, and he like the layout of it was really nice too. I was like, wow,
he's all that stuff down there. It was so nice.
I was like, he should be like an event planner or something like that. He's great. He's good at it.
He says he's not a villain, he's a vigilante, and says he's a good bad boy. I think he's a bad boy.
I think he's a bad boy. Yeah. He's not really, embracing that villain role like he should.
Well, we get to meet Calvin, and he certainly makes a splash.
I low key want someone to have my seeds. Like, I don't want to just die.
So Calvin's here to make babies.
Oh, is that what it was?
So he should.
I thought it was like his. Never mind. I thought it was like a gardening thing.
No, he's talking about his semen.
sperm. Okay.
Yes. So I think maybe he should have been partnered up with Carousel because she's the one that wants to have kids, like immediately, like a lot.
Yeah.
Although her and Chase talk about that too, but he really is.
I low key like.
Sorry, I didn't mean to play that again. Yeah. Yeah. He says that he's seen her show and knows what he does, and yeah. Then they seem to hit it off, but the date is very short. It's very yada yada yada. You know, it's just very like okay, they talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing really happens there.
No. And then Carousel and Chase come back holding hands. Big statement. Big. Let's make Joey jealous time.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yes.
More of that, please. Yeah.
I don't think they need to hold hands to make him jealous, but it was definitely good to really, you know, like turn the knife a little bit. Let's get him.
yeah.
Let's get him where it hurts.
Let's get that sloppy Joe even sloppier. Let's let
Yeah.
the slop dribble out on the side. Yeah.
They learn that anyone without a partner at the end of the evening is going home. And Joey says if he's a betting man, he's staying in the fucking house. And Carousel goes over to Chase and they make out. Oh my God, we love kissing. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, kissing. What a great pilot, man. What a great way to start
Saucy.
off.
It's great.
Saucy.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh my God, love is in the air. Oh man.
Oh, will they find the mole though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell who's sabotaging the show.
Yeah. A lot of strategy though in this first episode.
I do love that. I do love the
it was just so unexpected. I was like, it made me. I was laughing a lot. I was cracking up at it. I was like,
and it continues.
My God, they're treating it like Survivor. Why can't they do this for the Circle, please?
I just hope that Francesca is set free, but she will be. You know, she's a wild child, and we still have 11 more episodes to go. This is just week 1, baby.
And just wait till you get to episode 2. I think we're starting to see little inklings of Francesca ready to move on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So thank you for joining us for recap episode 1. We're going to be back in just a few minutes to recap Perfect Match season 1, episode 2. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. That's youtube.com/Reality Alert. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff. And remember, at the end of the week, we are going to have some bonus content, a bonus episode. It's called Match Center. So go to patreon.com/Reality Alert. Starts at only $5 a month, and a bunch of other stuff like our coverage of our rewatch of Circle season 1, Love is Blind season 1, Love is Blind Brazil season 1, tons of stuff that you can only find on our Patreon. So check that out. And we'll see everybody live real soon.
Bye.
Bye. It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your 2 best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Was I surprised? Not really. It's Nick.